Hello, Odd Job Doer here, and today we have a cookbook review of the Book of series. You can see that there; it's just the Book of series. This one's light pasta sauces, and it's by what Anne Sheesably? Sheesably? Yeah. Anyway, so these books here, they're all about the same size, tall, not too wide, little thin things. This HP Books put these out. And let me see here. Hop inside here and take a look. Let's see. We got here from 1995 Salamander Books Ltd. So Salamander also had put these out, I think, if I remember right, or maybe they edited it and these people made them. I don't know. Anyway, so these books here is a pretty good size set of books. To give you an idea, let me see, this collection has quite a few different ones by different authors. We have books on drink, cocktails, breakfast, lunch, clay pot cooking, dips and salsas, Northern African, chicken dishes, stir fry, Greek cooking, curries, Indian foods, one pot cooking, Caribbean food, Mediterranean soups. Yeah, and so this is about, what I say, 54 already. There's a few more I got not here, but there's Chinese, Japanese, Mexican, Thai cooking, pizzas, finger foods, children's stuff, sauces. Anyway, so a big collection. And I'm not going to do a review on all these, but one day maybe I'll do a recipe out of all these. So just a little scan over. And for the most part, you can find these secondhand on the different auction sites, the different booksellers online. I find them usually between, I think, $3 and $7, depending on which one you're looking for. And, different conditions, they're paperback books. And originally, this one here, about $10.95. So I'm gonna say these are, I'm sure they're collectible because I've collected them, but they're not too rare. I don't think. You can still find them online, and they're not too expensive. All right, back to the recipe. All right, so in this recipe here, we have a recipe for chicken and broccoli. It sounds like, the thing you've seen before, but this is not too simple. It's not just chicken and broccoli. What you have here, you got a 6-ounce small broccoli florets, 2 tablespoons of low-fat margarine. I think I'll be using butter. Swap it out. A small onion, finely chopped. 2 zucchini sliced, which is odd they don't have a weight on that. 4 ounces of mushrooms sliced. 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. 2/3 cup of low-fat milk. 3/4 cup of chicken stock. 12-ounce cooked chicken cubed. So you want your chicken cooked. Salt and fresh ground pepper. And a tablespoon of fresh chopped oregano, which I do not have. So I'll be using dried oregano. So what we have here is we got our chicken, about 12 ounces, our chopped up vegetables, broccoli, mushrooms, zucchini, our chopped up onion, I just put in that container to hold it. And over here we got our oregano, our chicken broth, milk, flour, and butter. And on top here we got a frying pan type of thing, and we have ourselves a pot of boiling water. So to start with, I will be putting the broccoli into the water. And get that cooking. There we go, broccoli. Time for a swim. Everybody in the pool. Now it does say to steam it, and now you can steam it, of course. That, like most people say, that saves your vitamins and minerals. But there we go. So there's steaming, well, boiling, and gives a little stirs here. And so they say about 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. on that. All right. While that's cooking, in the other saucepan here, or the fry pan, we'll be putting the butter in, and we'll put scratch that here, and so this is what, two ounces of butter. Maybe get that going, and turn it on medium low right now. Also in the pan here, this thing moving around a little bit. We're going to add the onions, zucchini, and mushrooms. And I've already mentioned, but when you have stuff like onions, well, not much onions, but your zucchini, mushrooms, broccoli sizes, things like that, and if you have them around the same chop size, same slice and cut, then they should all cook about the same. Alright, so that's some onion. So it says one small onion, so I'm just going to add about half of this. Yeah, that's plenty. And trying to heat up a little bit, get this thing melting. Chop the butter up so it cooks quicker. Alright. And add your mushrooms and zucchini like so. Not you, broccoli over there. Give them a nice little coating, separate your rolled pieces here. Alright. So then, what you do, yep, let's get off there. Yeah. Is you cover this thing and let it cook for 10 minutes. Stirring occasionally. And you can see the broccoli over there. Now there's boiling away. So it's probably already done. We've got a minute left on the timer. I'm going to pull that off, and then I will put on the chicken because it wants you to have the chicken over here cooked. You don't put this in the fry pan. And so what I'll do with this chicken is I will put it in the boiler and boil it. I'll be back. Alright, so here I got some chicken boiling away there. And unlike the vegetables where you lose your maybe some vitamins and minerals from that vegetable boiling away, chicken meat, kind of odd. Like, I mean, you have some of the like seafood that has sodium triphosphates in it, I think, and chicken, though, they have like a saline solution sometimes with it. I think that kind of helps boil out any extra salts and impurities in the meat. So chicken's done. I'm going to strain it out and take a look at this thing here. Voila! That can go a little bit longer, I think. That zucchini, maybe I need to cut a little bit thinner next time. Mushrooms look done, so zucchini, put it back up, give it a stir. And, alright, I'm going to strain this chicken out and put the broccoli that's already been cooked. And, we'll get alright, so it's been actually been a little bit more over 10 minutes, probably like 11 or so. And, what we'll do now, let's take a look at it here. I turn it down some. Get that cooking there. And so what you want to do now is add your 1/4 cup of flour in there. You stir it in. This should get any kind of juices going. Well, dry them up. It's almost like what they call a roux. Only normally you put your roux and your fat together at the same time. This is going to help thicken this all up. And let's give it some stirs. Meanwhile, over there, I got a pot of water on to heat up to get the pasta going. And the pasta, they said, you know, use some, what spaghetti could have used, tagliati, like that, or you can use, what we're going to use is, let me see if I can try to butcher this name here. Papa Paradali. Anyways, thick white noodles. So you get this in here, you kind of give it a little cook in there for about a minute. Give that flour a little bit of flavor. And scraping. Alright. Alright, so basically got that done. Should be about a minute. Now you can add in your milk, 3/4 cup of milk. Put that in there. And get some more stirring. Reincorporate everything. Give the bottom a scrape. Anything down there. Kind of like a little deglazing, only you use alcohol deglaze. Get that there. There we go. And get your chicken stock in there. Your 3/4 cup of chicken stock. I can't remember if I said 3/4 cup of milk, but that's 2/3 cup of milk. So you get this stirred up and bring it back to a boil. I'll turn it up to a medium high, maybe. Move everything around. Yeah, I'll sit there for a little bit. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see how watery it is here. I'm going to get this thing boiling and cook it until it thickens some. Meanwhile, I'll get that boiling over there. And yeah, I'll throw the pasta in. The pasta's going to take about 8 minutes. The rest of this here should only take about 6. Well, minus the time to get it boiling and going. Alright, so let me get this boiling here and I'll be right back. Alright, as you can see now we're back. You can see it's all thickened up good. And really that didn't take that long at all. So after you get it thick like that, you'll add your salt and pepper, which I'm not going to use any salt, but I'll use some pepper here, grind it in. Alright. And then I will add back in my chicken and broccoli. In you go. Party over here. Yeah. Okay. Just kind of fold this in. And last but not least, add back in, well, add your oregano. Alright. Now then, my other water's almost boiling over there, I think, again. So I can go with the pasta soon. And this right here goes for another 5 minutes. Let that oregano blend with the rest of the flavors. So, I'll finish up this right here, 5 minutes. And I will get on that pasta, which I know that takes 8 minutes. And we'll be back for plating. Alright, so here we have it plated. And if you want, you can go ahead and sprinkle on some Parmesan Reggiano cheese. Some of that on top. And there you go. So this is the chicken and broccoli from the Light Pasta Sauces book of the series, the book ofs, I guess. And we're going to eat this, and I'll be back to say how it turned out. Alright, and here we are. So, the meal's been eaten, the plates have been cleaned, leftovers have been put away, and I'd say this chicken and broccoli recipe was a pretty good one. Now, one thing I have to point out with this particular book, this is light pasta sauces. And any of the books in this collection, it seemed like they have the light term on it, will have inside the servings. And we got total calories, calories per portion, calories per cup, total fat, fat per portion, and fat per cup for this particular one. So they don't give a whole lot of, how much sodium's in it or carbs or stuff like that. And I don't think this includes the pasta. Those add later on. But yeah, this recipe was a win for me. And it tastes good. It was creamy. I mean, you put a little bit of milk in it, but not any kind of heavy cream. And so, that could probably be one that gets redone sometime. Although this particular book, I think, has about 100 recipes in them. I think all these books have 100 recipes in them. And this is the Odd Job Doer. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below.